Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. This process video is for Mini Kit Monday with Becky, Daisy, Kathy, Shannon, Tracy, and myself. Our mood inspiration piece for the month of September is brought to us by Daisy, and you will notice in this page kit within my kit, my papers really match that inspiration piece. All right, I'm going to set my photograph and my 6x6 papers off to the right hand side, and then I'm going to take the black 12 by 12 paper, and I don't remember what collection, and it has a small grid on it, and I'm using my Creative Memories circle die cutting system, and I am going to create a very thin border, then a medium border, and then a thicker border, and then I'm going to have a circle, all using just that 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I'm only going to use the medium size circle piece, and then the other ones will be used later down the road for another project. All right, and for my base foundation for this layout is the 12 by 12 paper from My Mind's Eye from the collection called My Story, released in 2015. All right, so now I am trying to decide which of the 6x6 papers that I would like to use to double mat my photograph. I'm really into double matting all my photographs. All right, I don't know where I disappeared to, but anyway, so now I've double matted my photograph, and I am going to have 2 or 3 layers behind my matted photograph that are going to kind of just be angled, skewed, off-centered a little bit, just so that those patterns are peeking out behind my photograph. Then I'm going to take that house paper right there, and I originally trim it down 2 inches by, I think it's 8 inches long. And then I decide it's too thin, and I don't make you watch me cut it 3 inches. So that piece right there is 2 inches, but I go back and recut a strip 3 inches. The yellow piece I leave at 1 inch. I do not change the width of that strip of paper. Next, I'm going to grab my little bag of embellishments that I pre-selected when I put this page kit together, which has a brown washi tape with off-white polka dots. And I place that between the 2 pattern papers just to bridge those 2 pattern papers together, and to also make it like somewhat of a focal point on the left-hand side. Then you'll see me work on my cluster on the lower right-hand corner of the photograph. And I am jumping ahead of myself a little bit because I want to apologize that I have not been consistent with putting up my videos in the month of September for Mini Kit Monday. I truly apologize, but my work schedule has changed, and I am now putting in 10-hour days, and it is just become very, very difficult, and I've had to make a couple of very hard decisions and remove myself from a couple collaboration teams until after the first of the year. I've already been told that I'm going to be working, an extra 10 hours for the next couple of months, at least until the holidays, and then the holidays will be here, and then I'll be busy with the holidays. So just bear with me, okay? Now let's go back to my cluster in the lower right-hand corner. So I have a paper flower that is a dark brown, and then one that is like a newspaper print, and I layered those on top of each other, and then I have that brad, and I change it, that is of a deer, and you see that I'm moving that over to the upper left-hand corner. I put that solid brown one there. To me, that just makes sense. It's pleasing to my eye, and so that's why I went that direction. Then I have this metal arrow that has like a brad at the end, and I'm trying to figure out where the placement of that. And then I have this raccoon die cut piece that I want peeking out underneath the flower. And I build that cluster up, and you see that like chestnut there. I'm going to tuck that underneath the raccoon, and then I have that tree over there, and that gets tucked in more under the flower. And I know I'm moving that little nut and pine cone over there to the left hand side, but as you can see, I'm moving it. It's going to the right. I brought in that chipboard button, and the pattern of the flower on that goes really well with the background. All right, and then I brought in that wood grain frame and tucked it under the right hand side, and then I have the title that I didn't make you watch me assemble that together, but it says Butchers at Work, and that photograph is of my husband and his younger brother, and they are processing deer meat. And now I'm just pointing out all the elements on my page, and I did add some Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Gold, and I'm bringing that up here briefly so you can kind of see that. All right, now be sure to check out the other ladies. For Mini Kit Monday, I will have their links listed below in the description box. Give us a thumbs up, share our channel, because that's what it's all about, is inspiring everyone that we know or may not know that want to scrapbook their memories, but they need some inspiration and ideas. All right, I will be the host for the month of October, so stay tuned. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.